Hi guys, it's Eva here, and I am showered, dressed, and even have my bed made at 9 a.m. on a Saturday just so that I can talk about my bookshelves with you guys. As I mentioned on my blog a few weeks ago, I recently rearranged them and now they're color-coded. I'm not sure how well you can see. Here, let me pop out of the frame. Unfortunately, my bedroom gets almost no natural sunlight. That's why I never record vlogs in here. Anyway, I thought it might be fun to talk about the first shelf, which is going to be the pink and red shelf. And so, if you guys like it, let me know and I can continue talking about all of them. There are 15 in total. Y'all can't even see the neutrals down there yet. So, here we go. Okay, there's your close-up shot. Unfortunately, I can't keep the camera that way because I'm holding it. So, you'll just have to deal with it being a little further away when I'm talking. Okay, so here we go, guys. First, we're going to talk about the pink, which is actually a lot smaller than I expected. It only goes to there. I guess publishers don't like pink. It's one of my favorite colors. But we have Thames by Peter Ackroyd, which was a review copy from way too long ago. We won't talk about that. Shanghai Girls by Lisa C. I love this cover. I won this in a giveaway, I think. And look how pink it is. This might be an ARC. A Blind Man Can See How Much I Love You, which is a short story collection by Amy Bloom, which I love that cover, but my mom thought I was reading some very special short stories until I corrected her. An anthology of poetry from my college days, which brings back memories. Kiss Me, I'm Single, which I reviewed a long time ago. It's really cute, see? It's a kind of pick-me-up book. Sorry, I'll stop making sound effects. The Beautiful and the Damned. I really like the Barnes & Noble covers, but the editions themselves are pretty awful. So I only get the classics that were originally written in English. I would never trust the Barnes & Noble translation. And I never bother about the notes or introduction. A book of poetry in Russian and French that my Russian professor got for me as a graduation gift since I studied both of them in college. A Wish After Midnight. I really enjoyed this book. It's by Zetta Elliott. It's about time travel in the Civil War, and it's such a pretty color, don't you think? And my very last pink book is The Curse of the Good Girl, which I reviewed recently. I love that cover. That girl is so cute. And then the decoration that usually sits there in the corner is from my trip to Egypt with my family when I was 13. This is sand from around the Sphinx. And it's in a Coke bottle with Arabic on it. Now we'll move to the red side. I'm in the very, very corner of my room, so I'm not sure I can get all the way over it. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is weird. I'm very right-handed. So, on the red side, we'll start with that corner. My English-Russian dictionary, obviously much used. It's been with me to Russia twice. And that's me writing the alphabet, because when I started Russian, I couldn't remember what order all the letters went in, which makes it hard to look things up. The Trouble with Boys by Peg Tyre, which is a good counterpoint to The Curse of the Good Girl. I reviewed this last fall. It was a review copy. Mental Floss Condensed Knowledge. I like learning random facts, so that's what this is. I really want a subscription to the magazine one of these days. The Book of Lost Things. I loved this book, and don't you love that cover? I do. And I have a short story collection by John Connolly as well that we'll see when we get to the purple shelves, and it is a similar cover design. Whoops. Fast Food Nation, which is a great book if you're like me and hate fast food and don't intend to ever eat it again, or meat, really. Don't read this if you want to keep buying American meat. Okay, I have to switch sides. I'm no good on my left. Okay, these all fit before. Obviously, I own too many books. There we go. The two little decorations up here have a little keychain hourglass. See? Woo! From Greenwich in the Prime Meridian. And then an incense burner from Germany. And then finally there's this pile in the middle. Here, I'll pull it out so that you guys can see. These two are French books, obviously, French-English dictionary and a French verb conjugation book. Gotta love those irregular verbs. Gone with the Wind, which I loved when I was in middle school, but I'm afraid to reread it because it's so horribly racist, and it is like pro-Ku Klux Klan. And when I think about that now, I just kind of cringe. And finally, an Agatha Christie, Murder at the Vicarage. This is the first Miss Marple book. I love Miss Marple. She's my favorite, although Poirot has grown on me, but still. So I've collected most of them in this edition. Obviously, I got this one used, or my mom borrowed it. I don't know. I don't break spines. And there we go. Oh, and then you might have noticed up top here is War and Peace, or Vojna i Mir by Tolstoy, and translated by Richard Pavir and Larisa Velahonsky. And I love this book. The reason it's up top is because, first of all, it's really, really huge. And second of all, I like this aqua color more than the red color, so that way we can admire that beautiful cover. And a little quill pen that I got from Windsor Castle. And there you go. That's the first bookshelf. I'm not sure if this went how I planned. I don't know what I thought I was going to do, giving you a tour of my bookshelves. You'll have to let me know if you like it. I think it's a little strange, especially since I can't zoom in. My webcam only has a digital zoom, which just makes things blurry. So anyway, let me know if you want me to talk about the next bookshelf, which would be all the maroons and burgundies next week. And thanks for listening, guys. Bye.